University of Louisville basketball coach Kenny Payne has coached what we think was his last game in the KFC Yum Center, a 6-point loss on Saturday to Boston College. We believe he met briefly with athletics director Josh Hurd after the game. We don't know what that discussion was. He's still the coach. He will be the coach of the ACC tournament when Louisville plays North Carolina State on Tuesday night. But as best we know, Rick, what does the future look like?
Well, as best we know, this is this is his last week as the U of L coach. I think anybody would be shocked if he comes back. They've lost 7 games in a row over the easiest part of the schedule. We've all seen the way the crowds have been in recent games. And we know the fan sentiment is for change. And I think it'll happen as soon as Louisville exits in the ACC tournament, whether it's Tuesday against NC State or Wednesday against Syracuse or whenever it is. I do know that the Cards didn't practice on Sunday, but they weren't scheduled to. They did practice on late Monday morning. Kenny Payne himself is suffering from a cold, but the team is flying to D.C. at 3 o'clock. They're staying in the city, not far from the White House, and they will play tomorrow.
Yeah, and this is the time of year when you start to hear everything, and it's tough because we all know where this is headed at this point. So we know what's going on. We don't know the exact timing. We don't know the exact substance of conversations between Josh Hurd and Kenny Payne, but we assume that sometime maybe Wednesday after the conclusion of the ACC tournament, or Thursday if Louisville manages to win a game, or whenever, that Josh Hurd will announce that he's made a change. I think certainly in the arena on Saturday it had that feel. Kenny Payne didn't say anything to the effect that he felt like that was it, but you could tell in his demeanor and his manner that it wasn't upbeat in terms of that. It was just kind of a somber feeling. A couple hecklers, but not many. For senior day, it was a good day for Zan Payne in the game, but probably not a happy day for the family as the program continues to kind of grapple with losing that 7 losses in a row. Certainly not the way he wanted the season this season to go, and we're just kind of in limbo, is how one official kind of put it, off to the side on Saturday. And as we wait for this, there'll be a lot of rehashing as to what went wrong and what happened with this. But it's just kind of a tough time.
Yeah, I think the one thing that they have talked about is they want to handle everything the right way, and the right way we all know is to let him finish out the season and then, make an announcement when it's time to make the announcement. We know that's not the way it works anymore because there's so many social media accounts that throw out what things that they've heard without putting their names behind it or any specificity. But you and I have both talked to enough people that we know which way this is headed. And, we'll be talking about other things soon enough.
Yes, we will.